Good morning, everybody. I'm entertainment reporter T.A. Walker.
And I'm Victoria Lewis. I'm on the digital team here at WPTV, sending you all those fun push alerts all day. Happy Friday.
I'm so nervous to send those out because I'm a little bit dyslexic and like the letter. I'm like, because it's going to thousands, tens of thousands of people. And I'm like, how, like, I always
There is
screenshot
nothing worse when you send out a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't take it back. You can't undo it. It's just there.
You cannot undo it. Krista, good morning to you. Diane, hi. How are you doing? So there's a lot of news going on this morning, but first, I really want to know about Tiger Woods because the story is thrilling to watch. You feel so happy, or I feel so happy for him that he's able to go to the Masters. He said he wouldn't go unless he thought he could win. So the latest.
Yep, sorry, I got that right here. And here is from the Golf Channel.
15 months ago, Tiger could have lost his life. He could have lost his leg. And the fact that he was able to compete at Augusta National, not just compete, but already find himself under par, it's already been a very successful week, in my opinion.
Yeah, if you thought the hype surrounding Tiger Woods' comeback couldn't get any bigger, yeah, think again. More than 500 days after his last competitive round on the PGA Tour, Tiger's opening round in the Masters yesterday was electric.
Yeah, take a look at this. I mean, could anyone be more excited to watch him, right? The anticipation of the second round this afternoon with the superstar in early contention, it is really creating a frenzy out there well beyond the world of sports. Jay Gray has a look.
Thousands of fans, or patrons as they're called here, crowding the first tee, in some areas 15 and 20 deep.
Now driving, Tiger Woods.
Reintroduced to the man who has so often dominated and defined golf. The fluid swing, the focused glare, the fist pump. At times, you could almost forget 14 months ago, after a horrible car crash, Tiger Woods wondered if he would lose his right leg. For most, just being here would be enough, but not for Woods.
I figured once the adrenaline kicks in and we get fired up and I get into my little world, I should be able to handle business.
And business is good for the five-time Masters champion, putting together one of his best opening rounds ever here, finishing one under par, not in the lead, but not too far behind, even with some mistakes.
Oh, it's gone between the trees.
Oh, boy. And there are still questions about whether he can walk 4 miles 4 days in a row on his surgically repaired leg. Woods counting on
Lots of ice.
in between rounds to keep him going. But for those who think of golf like a religion, on the sacred grounds of Augusta National,
What a return.
Woods' comeback is already nothing short of a miracle. Jay Gray, NBC News, Augusta, Georgia.
That's just like a great story. He's a Jupiter Island resident, so we wish him the best, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Tiger Woods has been the #1 golfer my entire life. I don't know what golf is without Tiger Woods, so it's really good to see him back.
Okay, that's good. That's a good point. Patricia, hi. Good morning to you. Garrett, yes, hi. Right now, we're saying hello to you. Sherry, good morning from Central Florida. Diane in Port St. Lucie, good to see you. Pamela, hello. Andy, the famous Tim Allen. Oh, well, thank you.
One of them.
Ellen, hi, TA. Ellen is Andy Delancey's friend, neighbor. And Ellen came over to Thanksgiving one year and carved our turkey, and that's the most memorable Thanksgiving I think I'll have.
Aww.
Everett on Palm Beach, good morning to you. Ro, hi, TA. Good to see you. Cynthia, good morning from Pahokee. Lenore, good morning.
Everybody's cheery this morning.
Yeah. Richard, hello from Port St. Lucie. We'll get back to the rest of you after we go. Talk about this new commercial space cruise. So now when I was a kid, that's when the space shuttles were like big and everybody would drink Tang and we were all infatuated with space in the 80s. And now it's not NASA, it's privatized cruise going to space.
Yeah, that is SpaceX and Axiom. They're going to launch today, just in a couple hours, and we will be streaming that on our WPTV Facebook page at around 11 a.m. They're going to take off from Cape Canaveral. So, sorry, it's so hard to tell when you have so many videos. All right.
Yeah.
Well, today, the first group of civilian astronauts are planning to blast off for the International Space Station.
This mission is a partnership between NASA, SpaceX, and the space travel company Axiom. And the 4-person crew will ride in a SpaceX Dragon capsule, and they'll spend 10 days in space conducting a wide range of science experiments along with the space station crew.
We have to start somewhere. And you go back a century ago when people just were starting to fly on commercial airplanes, same kind of thing. Only the very wealthy were able to do it. Now look who can fly in an airplane.
Axiom would not confirm how much for their trip, but previously said it would cost about $55 million per person. The launch is scheduled for 11:17 this morning from the Kennedy Space Center. All right, would you go? I mean, for the right price of.
If anybody has a spare $50 million.
Yeah, just lying around. Totally. Let's just go, right?
International Space Station. That's just like buying a plane ticket, the guy said.
I hope eventually it would be for sure. Tommy Felsmere, good morning. April from Plant City. Carolyn, good morning from West Palm Beach. Garrett, good for you. Ro, hi from South Palm Beach. Minas, hello. Geraldine, good morning from Cosby.
Snow in April?
Wow.
Ooh.
There you go.
Good luck with that.
Karen, greetings
Couldn't
from
be
Palm
us.
Beach. Krista, it's a miracle about Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger Woods, it really is, yeah.
Peter, happy birthday. And
Oh,
Nicole,
happy birthday.
hello. We'll get to the rest of you guys after we talk about the SCOTUS update. What's going on with that?
Okay, so yesterday, I'm sure most people have heard, but in case you somehow didn't, you're living underneath a rock, we have a new Supreme Court justice, or we will when Breyer retires at the end of the session. And replacing him will be Judge Kentucky Brown-Jackson. Oh, sorry about that one. Yeah, she will be the first Black female to serve on the Supreme Court, and she, let's see if we have a video. No, we don't. Okay, she was voted to the Supreme Court yesterday in Congress, vote 53 to 49, 3 Republican senators, that would be from Utah, Maine, and Alaska, joined with the Democrats to affirm her confirmation.
It's such an interesting process as the senators and congressmen people like debate, are they going to let this person through? And those people really get, rightfully so, picked apart because they're,
it's a lifetime appointment,
Right.
Or as long as they want to sit there, they will, or sometimes they pass. And so they really do have to, we had days of those hearings, getting into just about every aspect of her legal, professional, and personal life. And yeah, they decided to vote yesterday, and she got the overwhelming majority. And as soon as Breyer retires at the end of the session, she will take his place.
Nicole, hello to you. Susan, good morning from Susan Hare Toyota of Vero Beach. Good morning. Garrett wants to know, who are you? That's Victoria.
I'm Victoria. Hi.
Jennifer, she puts on a lot of events and publicizes them. She says there's the BAM Festival Saturday, free event at the Mandel Public Library. Books, art, and music. That's what BAM means. It's from 10 to 4. You can meet children's authors. And then she's also was pitching the U.S. Coast Guard Band free concert on Saturday in Boynton Beach at the amphitheater there at 4:30. And then we have another event from her that we'll get to. We'll get to all the weekend events here in just a couple of seconds.
They're all back. Finally.
Sandra, good morning to you. Sandra, good to see Tiger and all the Palm Beach golfers at Augusta. William says hello, everybody. Mario, that's so Florida. Snow in April. Good luck with that. That is Florida.
I've lived in Florida my whole life, guys. Sorry, I didn't know that was even a thing.
I didn't either. Hello from Fort Myers. Cindy, hello from Vero Beach. And Mark, good morning. And my boyfriend, Charlie Lewis, checking in from work. Obviously, no baking is getting done right now.
All people with the last name Lewis are the best. And I say this with no other reason than it's my last name.
Right, exactly. And then the only super, super serious story we need to talk about this morning is the rising tensions with Russia, right?
So yesterday, Congress voted to impose more sanctions on Russia, and this morning we had news of a missile attack on a Russian train station, and we have that here.
6:14 this morning. Here's a look at your top stories of the day. Just into our newsroom, dozens dead after 2 missiles hit a train station hours ago in Ukraine. This happened in the city of Kramatorsk. The station was crowded with thousands of people trying to evacuate from the region. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen will meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv today. The visit follows the EU's announcement of a 5th round of sanctions against Russia. Among those targeted in the latest sanctions are the daughters of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
All right. Definitely something we need to keep an eye on and follow. And obviously, WPTV.com and WPTV's television broadcasting signal will keep you up to date with all those things that are going on. Okay, we're going to switch gears and move into this weekend's events. First, we need to say Roger Dean Stadium hosting opening night for minor league baseball. Thank you, Mark, for that.
Cool.
And says can't wait for the second round of the Masters. Go Tiger. Tundra says good morning. It's good to see you both. Well, thank you.
Oh, good morning.
Karen says hi in St. Pete. And there you go. So we're going to start off with this weekend's events. And the biggest thing going on is in Broward, the Tortuga Music Festival. It is actually sold out. I don't remember this festival ever being like sold out.
Everybody's stuck at being stuck inside. Any sort of music festival, you go to Disney World, it's the longest lines I've ever seen. Like, I'm not waiting 60 minutes to go on teacups. I'm just not. So
your other options are the Barrett-Jackson car auction. And before you poo-poo it, here's what it's all about. This is Rodney.
We've got over 650 cars that'll be selling here this weekend, all at no reserve. But we're not just a collector car auction. We're an automotive lifestyle event. We've got sponsors and exhibitors with interactive displays. We got live music, and then right here we've got the hot laps and go rides with our OEM partners like Chevrolet here on the Barrett-Jackson performance track.
So speaking of the test drives, if you purchase a ticket into the car auction, you can take a ride with Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Dodge. They're all there. And we got into a really fast and fancy car, and here's what we are going to experience.
Negan, Director of Motorsports Activation. Car. Well, you're going to get in the car here, and you're going to go up to the start line, obviously, from a dead start. You'll do an acceleration. You'll do a quick little right-left turn, and then a big left circle turn, and then hit the accelerator and gas it coming back, and then hit the braking area, and you're back here.
So it feels like 20 seconds. I mean, it's only 20 seconds, but it feels like a lifetime when you're in that car because you're
like a roller coaster.
Yeah, but with no tracks. And so I think that's what adds to the sort of tension that I feel. I like it. I do scream though. And here's a look at my ride.
Let's go. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We're turning so hard! Whoa! That's crazy! Oh my god! Holy crap! That car can handle.
Yes, sir.
He's like, yes, sir. Yes, it can.
So a bit faster than the cars on 95?
A bit faster, but not as fast as that car that was in Del Rey. Oh my goodness, about that one. So
I didn't know
the
cars could go like 165 miles an hour.
Exactly.
That was news
Tickets
to
started.
me.
Yeah, I know. Tickets start at $75 for adults and $20 for kids. Prices go up at the gate, so if you can buy those online, I would. Up next is Gay Polo. It's back in Wellington for the first time since 2019. There's a preliminary matches this morning at the International Polo Field in Wellington at 10 and 11. And then on Saturday, tomorrow at 10:30, that's the big hoopla. So that's the final matches of Gay Polo. That's where you get your winning team. And the real competition, it's real on the field, but the tailgating is over the top. Check this out.
The polo players, but there's like a competition happening and then a game in the background, a match in the background, right?
Yeah, I would be a a little naive if I thought people were here just for the polo. I mean, it really is polo and a party. So what happens on the side of the field and off the field is equally as entertaining and thrilling as what's happening on the field.
So yeah, he says there's some like tents that like go all out. Like one year they had a whole Pan Am airline cabin. They decked it out like that, and people were dressed, like flight attendants. Wizard of Oz is always a popular theme. They just really go all out, and there's cash prizes too for people that win this competition. So that's exciting.
Oh, cool. So it's like all the fun of tailgating, but with like all the attention to detail is like a brunch. So that sounds like the best of both worlds.
I like it too. And then on Sunday, actually, there's not gay polo, but there is a big gay brunch out there on the big polo field. Garrett says Delray Beach Art Festival today. Yeah, lots of people talking about that one. Mark, again, yep, you're right about opening day for April 14th. Golf without Tiger is not exciting.
I agree. I don't even know who else is out there.
And then that looked like fun, talking about the stunt drive that we just talked about.
I'm scary. I'll leave that one to you.
Yeah, it's scary, but like once you that's my third time doing it, so you realize that these guys do this stunt driving all year long out there at the track. I think it's in Arizona, and they teach school. They teach people how to defensive drive, so it's really cool.
You can definitely use that in South Florida.
Say what?
You could definitely use some defensive driving in South Florida. That wouldn't be a bad thing to look into.
For everyone, mandatory.
Jake Elwood, the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, it's Burgers, Blues, and Brews in Tradition Square at Port St. Lucie. This is
I like all those things.
Right? It sounds fantastic. It's tomorrow from 9 to 3 Tradition, and it's a free event. So you really just buying your burgers and your beers, and in Tradition, such a great footprint. But this band, it's the only one sanctioned by the Dan Aykroyd and companies, families. Check this out.
Oh, okay. So the one at Universal, is it?
I think it's the same people.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Brings the Blues Brothers back to life. I get goosebumps telling you about it. And you really feel like you're watching the originals, right? Like you're watching Dan Aykroyd and Jim Belushi on stage.
Yeah, that's Jerry Soma. He puts on lots of great events, and they're usually free. But yeah, in their little video, the Belushi and Aykroyd lookalike video, they say they played Universal. So I don't know if they're always at Universal, but they've definitely played there before, for sure.
I've seen a show there, and it was really good. It was, like you said, like that guy said, very authentic.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy says at least it won't be 90 degrees this weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful, according to
it's supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah. James Whelan was really excited. Mark says Fast and Furious, talking about the test drive. And my neighbor Kim says, morning. Good morning to you as well. Terry Fader. Do you know who Terry Fader is?
No, sorry. Is this another age thing?
No, it's not an age thing. He won America's Got Talent a couple years ago.
Right.
And then he's had a residency in Las Vegas for oops, that's the Blues Brothers. Maybe it's this one.
Oh, he's the guy with the puppets. There we go.
And he does impersonations of musical guests. So he's not only a ventriloquist, he can also sing while he's doing it, which is a talent in its own self. I was talking to him the other day.
Maybe?
Yeah, I think that's David Bowie for
Bowie does.
Under Pressure. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
But they have Elvis to Elton John. They have everybody. He said he's going to get a baby Yoda mom and dad puppet next year when Mandalorian comes back.
Oh my goodness! Yes, Grogu.
Yeah, so he's going to be at the. This is the footage that he sent from the New York, where his residency is. He says that he's going to be there tonight at the Kravis Center. Tickets are only $29 plus tax and fee. That show starts at 8. So lots going on.
Very cool. Yes,
and,
more than we've had in years.
So I realized I'm a big Star Wars nerd when I was interviewing Terry Fader, because just based on the headboard of his bed, I knew exactly where he was and asked him if he was on the Galactic Cruiser at Walt Disney World's And he was.
Here, and it really feels
Seriously?
like you're on a cruise.
Wow.
You're on, except you're not on a cruise. You're on a starship, cruise. It's really cool. We had so much fun, and it's just been a blast. So last night, of course, they interrupted. Well, not interrupted. It's at the end of dinner. We were sitting there, and then the red alert went up, and the first order had taken over the ship. We were there when the first order took over, and then of course they kicked them all out last night. It was really fun.
But just look at that headboard.
So
like
cool.
I'm a true child of the 70s because I knew exactly where he was based on the look of the ship.
That's quite an outtake shot that like you still understood. I'm going to be jealous of you for getting to go on that until that price is for normal people and I can go. I am so jealous.
For normal people, we'll be waiting for about 20 years probably.
Sunfest. Yeah. I mean, Holland will be in college, but that's fine.
Exactly. Sunfest today's your last is the best deal on tickets that you can get. Thanks to Discover the Palm Beaches, they are what's it called? Sponsoring cheaper tickets, I guess is a better way to say it. You have to get them today if you want them for the lowest price point. But this week we went over to Cheney Brothers over there in Riviera Beach, and they showed off some of their food. And yes, the iconic pineapple is back.
I cannot tell you how many people say, I've waited a whole year. Well, now it's going to be like 3 years to have this again because we don't sell it anywhere else. I think people expect a lot more. The younger people of today, they don't like chain restaurants. They want individual restaurants. I think they enjoy seeing things made.
It's been a staple at Sunfest for years, and it's actually a delicious tasting dish, and it's very easy to carry around, walk around and eat. You know, it's served in a pretty pineapple.
But our 18-hour smoked brisket is something that we dry rub. We let it sit for about 2 or 3 days, and then we slow smoke it after we sear it on a hot open fire, and we slow smoke it in our smoker.
And there's a lot of secret ingredients, right?
Very much, and like you just said, it's a secret.
Why is every chef like that?
Well, I was told to keep this one on the cuff, and I'm going to stand by that.
That brisket sandwich, I had that, and I'm from Texas, and I'm as a Texan, I have to apologize to my other Texans. It was good. It was legit good. He did.
Well, I only lived in Texas for 5 years, but I do miss Texas barbecue so bad. I mean, you know, I got Cuban food and everything here, Caribbean food, but I miss Texas barbecue.
All right, so here's the other events that are going on. Andrew Dice Clay at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. That's tonight at 8. Bob the Drag Queen is at Palm Beach Improv Sunday at 7:30. Little River Band, Hey Lady, is at the Mid-Florida Event Center on Saturday, April 9th at 8. New Edition is at the FTX Arena in Miami on Sunday at 7. And last night was the Wall and Beyond concert at Miser Park. It was a Pink Floyd like show and tribute. So lots going on.
Cool.
Well, Victoria, enjoy your weekend.
You too. It's supposed to be gorgeous. I'm excited to get outside and not sweat to death. It'll be great.
Water the flowers without needing to take a shower after watering the flowers. Is that what you mean?
Also, yes. Little column A, little column B.
Right. Okay. Everyone be nice to everyone and yourself. Bye.